Hello and welcome back to the channel where we are unpacking Ithonga. Now, you guys in listen, a lot has been happening on Ithonga and Shembantla Omakumalo Agenko writes ever since the passing of Obanele and being left with Osanele, who's trying so much, who had this huge responsibility that includes taking over the family business and growing the family business. Now, all this was a lot for Usanele as well. Usanele felt like he is under pressure, like he's losing himself, like things are just not going his way. This was a lot for him, and you could tell that actually this is actually taking a huge toll on Usanele as well. But with Usanele being close to the Ndazi family wants him around a lot, okay? This makes Umakumalo to worry because Umakumalo believes that his son is innocent, of which he is. He was just a school principal. He knew nothing about the family business construction, the shenanigans that happens in the construction. What else Umakumalo knows, because her husband was owning the business. Now her son was owning the business. Now it has to be passed on to Usanele as the only male that is left in the family. So she knows Umakumalo ukuthi yo, this is one scary, dangerous business, and as a mom, he wishes that he could be able to protect Ubanele from the evil, because the world is very evil, and sometimes as a mom, you will wish that you would want to protect your children from the evil world, but you can't protect them forever. At some point, they're gonna see how evil the world is, okay? Sanele is totally blind. His mom is warning him Uguti, please do not associate with the Danzis, do not make business with the Danzis. The Danzis are not your friend, stay far away from the Danzis. But the dangerous Banele says, Ma, please, you are overreacting. I mean, the naive Banele is just like, Ma, please, you are overreacting. Really, it ain't that deep. The Ndanzi family ain't that bad at all. Maybe you should understand that also Mr. Ndanzi and Uzama were not Mr. Ndanzi, rather Zama and Danzis daughter and Banele were a thing. Okay, well, Makumaro says she knows. She's like, listen, I know that Banele no Zama were a thing, and let me tell you that what makes me even more scared. That's what makes me even more and more scared. I guessing Usanele Bingo Usanele, he is very slow, does not understand what his mom is saying, why his mom is scared, but he's trying to assure or reassure his mom that, listen, mom, there is nothing like that's gonna happen, okay? Ayiko into enjalo zoyenzeka. Me, I'm gonna be very careful towards the Ntanzi family. The Ntanzi, as you know how business must be run, okay? You must form alliances, and I think the Ntanzi family is willing to form an alliances with my family or with our family. So please don't be worried, okay? Umakumalo really don't have much of a choice, as much as she's trying to be straight and says lalela sanele awuyi lapho, kodwa usanele bengu usanele uba like ma ngiyaxolisa ngixolele but ngiyaya, ngicela nje ukuthi wenze sure ukuthi uyangixolela. But if there is one place that I am going, it's that place. I'm going there, and I'm so sorry that you feel this way. So, okay, guys, you all know that when children are adults, you can't really control them anymore, okay? And you can tell that this takes a toll, a huge toll on Omakumalo. But she also understands Uguti Usanele is an adult now, is an adult, and there is nothing much that can be done other than just allowing what needs to happen. And if he feels and thinks that he's ready to take over the family business, and he's ready to make some changes and join alliances so that the business will keep running, Makumalo, as much as, Makumalo even accused Danzis of killing Ubanele, And of course, Usanele just laughs it off and says it's impossible. That could have never happened. Not when not when Banele was actually dating Danzis daughter. So it's just gonna be close to impossible. That can happen. No, mom, you are overreacting. Nothing like that ever happened, and nothing like that will ever happen. So no, it ain't true. This is according to Usanele, who is being warned by his mom. And then Makumalo understands at this point that really everything else is just not within him or within herself. Now at this point, she just has to pray for her son, to protect her son, as her son is about to make deals with people who have dark, dark hearts. Guess what Sanele does? Goes straight to the Danzis home. And it seems like the relationship, that Danzis have with Zama is starting to form a bit. I get and I understand that right now they just strictly have a work relationship, but I don't trust this Zama girl. I don't trust her. I don't know what are her intentions. Baby girl is a clear that she is gunning for Usanele, and she's just like, Lalela, there's nothing that's gonna stop me. This is my man, and I'm gunning down for him. So Usanele rather is in this thing naively, foolishly, and not understanding that actually Uzama is gunning for him. He's the one who's needed. So Nkosi yami bandla, ivi yenkosi uSanele akaphuza utshwala, and being in the Danzis family, they kind of influence him to drink alcohol, be like, hey, kind of just playing him like he ain't really a man since he doesn't drink. Men drink, he must drink, it's important for men to drink and all that. So they just kind of, you know what I mean. And I'm like, okay, but this is wrong. It's wrong that they would just make him feel like he needs to drink alcohol to make such crucial business deals. So now listen to what Zama is doing. Zama is kind of influencing Sanele to steal money, and buy his fiance Mbali a car, of which I want to talk about Mbali's story, but we'll get into it in a bit, okay? And this is not Sanele. This is not Sanele. Sanele doesn't steal money. Sanele does things by the law, okay? And now him understanding that no, actually, him trying to do things by the law and all that, it's something that ain't gonna work. Not here, rather not here. And one thing that he needs to do, one thing that he needs to commit in doing is to steal money. Money needs to be stolen. This, of course, shocks Usanele. Sanele is shocked, as he understands with okay, what have I done? What have I got myself into? These people are legit asking a lot from me, expecting me that I could actually pull things like stealing money. No, I can't pull such things. It's a lot, and I don't know why would they expect such huge commitments from me. But I mean, the idea of Mbali having a new car somehow seems to amuse him, and I think this is because Mbali once made a comment that he bought a car. I mean, Mbali was just under the impression that the car that Sanele bought was for himself, only to find out that no, but Sanele did not buy a car for himself, but rather buy a car for a mayor, because izandla ziyagezana, kinda, someone does something from you and you do something back to thank them. So simply because izandla ziyagezana, so that was the ideology ukuthi izandla kumele ke sana kube ngathi ziyagezono. And I'm like, what? This is the craziest thing ever. Okay? But yeah, guys, Zini, I don't trust Usama. Angimthembe Usama. Oh, futhi yazini angeke ngize ngimthembe. And I think Mbali, wherever she is, she should be worried about her man. She should be worried about her man, so much so because something tells me that Zama is actually gunning for her man. Uzama is here for inzoza, and Uzama is like, lalela le ndoda eyami nami ngiyayifuna. Oh, indaba wena ufuna ukuba nendoda wedwa sonke mina sibe namadoda. So guys, I am so much worried about Mbali's relationship with Sanele, as it seems like it will not hold water at all. Okay, now we have Upinda Nkosi yami Imvinkosi. Upinda, who is after Uzama so bad and was having talks with his mom under the impression that it's the right time to make a move, simply because Mbali said she wanted to tell him something, and I was under the impression that whatever that Mbali wants to say, it has to do with him, Mbali liking him. His mom is just like, Pinda mntanami andifuni ukuthi uzenze isithutha esiyoyoyo sendoda. You are not in Mbali's league, and there is no way that you and Mbali are gonna date. There is like no way, because you are not in the same league. You don't have money, okay? You are Mbali's servant, and you are in no position of being able to marry him, or rather to marry her. When I tell you that it was a huge, a big thing, and Upinda decided not to listen to his mom, who had a good interest into warning him not to pursue Mbali. Guess what Pinda did? Went ahead and pursued Mbali, drew flowers in Mbali's bedroom, make the bedroom look all this and all that. And when Mbali walked in, she was furious. She was furious. She was everything and more. She was everything and more angry. And listen, Pinda walked in wearing a suit, and Mbali is just so annoyed. Like, what are you doing here? Why are you wearing a suit? What is happening? Pinda with flowers that have some few money. Like, Pinda, was Mbali not angry? Was Mbali not angry? Mbali was furious. Mbali was fuming. To say Mbali was angry, it was an understatement, and I'm so sorry for confusing Mbali and Zama. Rather, Zama was angry, and Zama was just like, Pinda, get and understand that you are a servant. You are my servant, okay? Your mother is my helper, which makes you your helper. Okay, what are you doing in my bedroom, And not Pinda then trying to say, listen, Zama, I love you, I like you. And Uzama wathi, ma ngaze ngagileka, angazi ukuthi uthini kumina right now. And at this point, honestly, I don't even want to know what are you saying to me, and what are you even trying to say to me. What, lalela, whatever it is, keep it to yourself, and keep it to yourself. Do not even, don't even think of telling me. I don't want to hear it. Not now, not ever. Make sure ukuthi awungitsheli whatever it is, whatever it is that you were planning to tell me. Don't tell me, Pinda, do yourself that favor. Do not tell me you don't love me, and I've never heard it, okay? Now, what you're going to do for me, you're going to go call your mother to come and clean all this. Do you understand when someone say, go and call your mother to come and clean, how disrespectful that is? I was so embarrassed on Pinda's behalf, but I'm just like, Pinda, oh, now bakugonishile kwathiwa phuma kulezo ingqondo. It's what that wena waqhubeka wathi no, ngiyamthanda umbali futhi umbali nawe uyazi ukuthi mina naye siyathandana, so ke asikwazi ukukuzwela Phinda, as much as ngikuzwela, but ngikuzwela ngiphinde ngibuye step back. Ngithi ngiyamzwela uPhinda kodwa naye why Phinda, why, like, if you can just say, why did you not listen to your mother's advice? Why didn't you get ukuthi uzama as way out of your league? You cannot marry your boss's daughter. It's kind of impossible. Even your boss will not give a blessing, a go ahead, get married to my daughter, knowing very well that you're poor and you cannot provide for her. A man is a provider, boo boo. So now I'm just like, ndivela uzama at this point. Everything in me goes out to umbali, I meant to say, because umbali now, she's the one who's gonna remain manless. She's gonna remain without a man because hectic. She's the one who's just about to remain without a man at this point. Go bad, guys.
Yay, guys, so usanele wabantu nkosi yami ungenile shi ebugebengini. And I think Umbali honestly is just having a hard time in supporting Usanele, through this transaction that Sanele is going through. You would see Sanele have a pressure. Sanele have to save family business. Something must give, on Sanele. The family must eat. Sanele must also protect his family. Mbali is definitely finding it close to impossible to just be with Usanele and try and support Usanele, and especially when Umbali actually find out ukuthi kahle Usanele is now buying cars for mayor in favor yokuthi uLuntuzana umeya accept a business proposal. And I think this is one thing that is going to drift and run a relationship Mbali no Sanele apart. It's the fact yokuthi Umbali is not supportive and Uzama is then going to step in and be this supportive partner that Sanele currently needs right now in his life. So guys, I don't know if the end of the road between Umbali and Usanele's relationship has finally come. I just wonder also, how will Umakhumalo feel when now Usanele is saying, listen, now I'm dating my brother's girlfriend, and I think my brother's girlfriend and I could be a thing, a thing. It makes me wonder, would he actually, how is Umakhumalo gonna feel about this whole thing that is happening between the kids and Ndanzi? We can definitely tell that Ndanzi likes Sanele better than Manele, but there is a huge but here. The but is that as much as Ndanzi likes Sanele more, but Ndanzi also does not want anything with Uzama, and definitely does not want Uzama ukuthi to end up associating the family Magwaza. So it just makes me wonder ukuthi how will this whole thing plays out. Will Ndanzi find out and officially lose it again and order a hit on Usanele, or what's gonna happen? Anyway, guys, this definitely does bring us to the end of the review. If you do love and enjoy our reviews, we'll give this video a huge thumbs up, and I want you guys to comment down below and say, don't be shy, tell us your opinions. What do you think about this relationship that is currently progressing between Uzama and Usanele? Yeah, guys, for me, I just want to wrap it here. And of course, I will most definitely see you guys on the next one when I'm bringing you more reviews. Please do not be shy to comment down below and tell this channel which other soapy or review you would like us to make of your favorites drama or soapy. Till then, I will definitely see you on the next time. And please do stay blessed. And I love you.